Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chris, and in today's video I have a new series that I want to introduce in my channel. It's actually going to be about fan art. Now I love anime and manga and marble, and I just love everything about it. And as a fun fact, that's how I learned English, by reading manga. So in today's video, I'm actually going to be doing Nezuko from Demon Slayer, which is one of the most recent series that I watched and read. But before we do that, I would like it if you take the time to like and subscribe to my channel. I would love it if you become part of this little community that I'm trying to build here on YouTube. Now, if you see my phone throughout the video, I was actually trying to record for my Pinterest, my Instagram, and my TikTok. So just so you know, I'm kind of like doing double duty in here. So I'm going to be using the Ohuhu alcohol markers, which I got from Amazon. As a disclaimer, I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. I am a beginner when it comes to alcohol markers, so I'm just trying to figure it out. But if you see, I'm swatching here in this little piece of paper. I like to have scrap paper right next to me when I'm working, so I could do quick swatches and see if that's the color that I want to use. I am going to be listing all the supplies in the description down below, but like I said, it's mostly Ohuhu alcohol markers with some Copics that I have. I don't have a lot of Copics. I know those are the best markers to use, but like I said, I'm a beginner and I have no idea what I'm doing, so I do not want to waste my Copic markers when I don't know what I'm doing. But I really like the Ohuhu alcohol markers, especially as a beginner. I think they do offer great adaptability, and they blend really easily too. And I love that you could buy them at sets. For example, I got the pastel set, I believe, for Christmas, and it was around $40. And then I bought myself the skin tone set, and it was about $40. And you get about, I want to say 30 markers, I'm not sure, but you get really good value for the supplies that you're getting. I'm not happy with the sketch. I had a hard time trying to figure out how I was going to draw her. I knew for a fact that I wanted her to be in cute clothes, but other than that, I just didn't know which direction to go. So I did about 2 or 3 sketches, and this is the one that I finally decided to do just because I was getting frustrated. And like I said, I am not happy with it, but this is the best thing that I was able to come up with. Here I am with my phone again. I'm sorry, but like I said, I was trying to take advantage of this sketch as much as I could, so it was able to give me content from YouTube, Pinterest, Instagram, and TikTok. If you follow me on Pinterest, then you know that I'm doing another live series with them for the month of May. So every Tuesday at 7 Pacific Standard Time, I'm going to be doing a 1 hour live. And the theme for this month is going to be fan art. So the first Tuesday, I already did Wanda, the Scarlet Witch. And then I'm going to be doing Nezuko, which should be out next week. And then after that, I'm doing Cassie from Euphoria. And the last one will be Catwoman, the one from the new Batman, because I really love her portrayal of the character. But if you don't follow me on Pinterest, please go ahead and give me a follow. I'll put my username in the description below. And I would appreciate it if you go ahead and check out the lives. They're really fun. And even if you missed them, you could still go back and rewatch them. They post them right away. For the color palette, I decided to keep it in pastel tones. I mean, I love pastels. So, and when I think about Nezuko, I think about how sweet she is and how much she means to Tanjiro. So I always think of her of those pastel tones. And if you see her kimono is pink, her eyes are that very nice pink color. So I wanted to go with that theme. So I decided to do the skirt and the socks a pink purple and then the sweater yellow just to kind of complement each other. I did not prepare for this drawing. I pick out which colors I'm going to be using so I don't struggle and look through them while I'm painting. But this time I didn't. I just took them out and I was just looking at them while I was painting or drawing. Is painting or drawing? I'm not sure. But that's why you see me looking at the swatch cards because I didn't know which colors to use. So I was kind of panicking. So next time when I do this, I'm going to be picking out the colors ahead of time. So that way I know exactly what colors I'm going to be using. I mean, I knew I wanted the pastel palette and I knew I wanted a yellow for the jacket. But other than that, I was just kind of lost. And then if you see here, I actually took out my color pencils to add a little bit more definition to the sweater. and I think they worked out pretty good. I'm using a Prismacolor color pencil right now. I just wanted to add a little bit more definition. Another fun fact, I actually read the Demon Slayer manga in like 3 days. I just couldn't stop reading. The story was really well written, and I like the characters' backgrounds, how tragic they were. So I was crying for the majority of the chapters. Now, if you see me right now, you probably see my head, but I had a hard time doing the fine details with the Copic Multiliner. So I really had to get close to it, and I had to switch angles because I was afraid I was going to mess up the face features. But anyway, going back to Demon Slayer, I really think it's one of the best series I read and watched in a long time. I also love the anime. I really like the animation and how well it was put together. Sometimes when manga gets the anime, I don't like the transition of how the artwork changes, but I feel like in this case, the animation is better than the actual drawings in the manga, which is something that doesn't happen that often, or maybe because I haven't watched anime in a while. The last one that I watched was probably Bleach, and I hated the anime. I just hated the anime. I love the manga. I think the art in the manga is amazing. But I haven't really watched anime in a while as I do now with Demon Slayer and Jujutsu Kaisen. But I feel like studios are getting better with their animation than they were before. I wasn't sure if you're supposed to outline before using markers or after using markers, so I decided to do it after, just because that's how I usually do my outlines anyway, and I wait until the end. But like I said, I have no idea what I'm doing, so I'm just going with the flow. But I do wanted to have those details in the face, so that's why I took my time and I rotated the paper and I got closer to make sure I got those details right. Now I struggle a lot for the background, as you're going to see in a second. lot of you recommend using the Copic Opaque White to do highlights. So I went to Blake and I got it, and I really like it. It kind of looks like nail polish with the little brush tip, and it's a little hard to control the way it is intended, I guess, with the little brush in the cap, but it's really opaque. I really liked it. So I think for some fine details it's okay, but maybe next time I'm going to have to use a different brush just because sometimes it was kind of hard for me to control. We are almost done, and this is the part that I struggled the most. The background. I had no idea what to do with the background, and in fact, it's something that I want to work and get better at to get better with my backgrounds. Usually, I just leave them in a one color kind of like layout, and I do add like the gold details in the background, but that's mostly for watercolor or acrylic inks. And with markers, I wasn't sure how to do that, so I just kind of left it in this monotone block color that I was not happy with, but I didn't know what else to do. So in the future, I want to start working on adding something to my backgrounds to make them more alive and not so still. I would like to apologize if the audio is not that good. I struggle setting up this new microphone, and to be honest, technology is not my friend. I struggle when it comes to computers and stuff like that. So I'm just trying to do my best. But if you're still here, thank you so much for watching until the end. And hopefully you can join me for the rest of the series. Even when the Pinterest project, the Pinterest lives are done, I'm still going to do some fan art because, like I said, I love anime, manga, Marvel. I'm a huge fan of just those type of movies and content. And I was actually thinking of doing some fan art of other movies that I watched before too, but I just never did. But I'm so happy that I'm doing it now. Like I said, I'm going to try to make my backgrounds a little bit more active and not so stiff. And I'm going to hopefully get better at using alcohol markers. Now that I look at it, I mean, it's not bad, but it's not good. I am not happy with the way it looks. Like I said, I struggle a lot, but I still wanted to show you the process because sometimes we are so hard on ourselves, and when we come to the internet, we come to YouTube, and we only see these beautiful artworks that are finished and that artists are proud of. And of course, I want to show like really nice projects too, but I think it's also very realistic to show you the projects that I struggle with and how I was able to work around those struggles. So I'm just adding some white highlights. I actually switched to my favorite white pen, the Uni-ball Signo white gel pen, because the Copic Opaque white was just giving me a hard time with the brush. But like I said, thank you so much for watching. And if you have any tips on how to use alcohol markers, please let me know. I really need help. And like I said, if you like my content, if you like this video, please like and subscribe. I would love it if you become part of this little community that I'm trying to build here on YouTube. And I'll see you next time. Bye.